Richard Jefferson, Scottie Pippen go back and forth. Steve Nash gets named the head coach of the Brooklyn Nets. Let's go. All right, so Bucks took another L to the Miami Heat last night in the playoffs, so they're in a hole. They're down 0-2, so 2-0. Miami Heat is up, and the Bucks are the #1 seed in the East. They're the #1 overall seed in the NBA. So, of course, the doubters and everything is starting to come out. So one of the media now is Richard Jefferson, who was a player, kind of went all over the NBA, but respectable career. Played his role, respectable college career, and now he's he's working for ESPN. So is Scottie Pippen, all-time great Hall of Famer, one of the 50 best players originally in the NBA. So they're actually on the same show, but there was a tweet, Joe, which is how it always started. Richard Jefferson says, now that Giannis is in the hole, he's kind of, and Skip Bayless, he kind of said, oh, they're 0-2. They're down to 0-2, so he's overrated. That's all he said, overrated. So now Richard Jefferson tweeted, all right, I was holding it in. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I'm paraphrasing. Giannis might be Scottie Pippen. He just needs to find his Jordan. So not only he disses Giannis, and he kind of low-key disses Scottie Pippen, who he works with, which is kind of crazy. So Scottie, older, probably not with this all the social media funk and all stuff, but he goes, I'm with him. Giannis is Giannis. I'm Scottie Pippen is Scottie Pippen. Paraphrasing again. He has it's going to be two back-to-back MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year. He had a Most Improved Player. I didn't have any of that. I have 6 rings, et cetera, et cetera. He doesn't have any of that. We are our own people. But then, what kind of player are you? What kind of player are you? I was like, man, and that's true. When Richard Jefferson, good career, but wasn't great, but decent, did pretty well in the NBA. But man, it's just so funny because these commentators, that's their job, even though they used to play in the NBA. But a lot of them just had mediocre careers or wasn't, that top tier. So it's like, it's easy to throw rocks at the stone, rocks at the throne when you just, sitting there as a bystander, man. So, or, outside looking in. But, it's all in, the media and how they portray people. They drum up stories. I think Giannis is going to bounce back. It's going to be hard to win this series, but we'll see. Steve Nash, is going to be named the head coach of Brooklyn. Good signing. New head coach. They let a new kind of regime in. Still not a different type of regime, but Steve Nash, the first time head coach. We'll see if he's going to be a player's coach or something. Kevin Durant had something him and Kyrie had some input in it because they wanted to be happy and that type of deal. But we'll see how the first time coach Steve Nash handles those egos of Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Brooklyn has a chance to be a good team in the East next year. So we'll see how all that plays out. Steve Nash had a great career. A lot of point guards seem to turn over into head coaches, and you see why, because they always have the ball in their hands and kind of running the plays and stuff like that, so they know what to probably draw up and stuff like that. But big jump just starting in the NBA. I know he's worked some assistant coach type deals with Canada and different ventures there and in the NBA. But we'll see how he does, man. I think he should be in good shape with that squad up there, man. They're looking pretty good for next year. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think about the Richard Jefferson, Scottie Pippen thing. Not really a big deal, but and also the hiring of Steve Nash. Put it in the comments, man. Let's have a conversation. Until then, take care of each other. Stay cool if you're on the West Coast, and you know, be safe out there. You know, there's still a virus going around and stuff. I'll let y'all later.